Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Nidianti, student majoring in accounting 2022 with name 221419024 to the Honorable Mr. Pudiantoro lecturer and all my friends. Here I will read some of the questions and answers from yesterday's meeting. 1. How much of the growth in revenue is due to greater volume and how much to higher price? Business has grown, total assets increased including store fixed assets, store inventories, and account receivable from store sales. Sales has increased by amount 100 million in 2 years. The business was profitable and after-tax profit increased as the company grew, but margins are tight, with after-tax profit in the first year only 1.8% of sales and growing to 0.5% in the third year. 2. Gross margins have remained constant at 50% in each year. Are they expected to remain so, or are there pressures that will cause them to rise or fall? There is a gross margin of 50%, meaning that the cost of goods sold always increases high on very seldom some small change in gross profit will have a big impact on profits. 3. Is the profitability of new stores better or worse than that of existing stores? Is there scope for further profitable expansions? The company for the new stores in profitable and profits after taxes have grown with the company. However, margins are quite constrained with a profit after tax of only 1.8% of revenue in the first year and 2.5% in the third. Reinvestment of operating cash or provides funding for the company expansions. Consequently, no additional bank loans or shareholder contributions have been required. For sure, it has really been feasible to deliver a profit to investors, while additionally expanding how much money held by the organization. 4. Revenue and gross profit have grown by 80% over the years, while salaries have increased by only 11% and other expenses have remained constant. The result is that profit after tax has increased by 67%. Is this sustainable? In particular, should the business expect there to continue to be relatively low growth in operating expenses? In our opinion, this situation isn't sustainable. Operating expenses are increasing somewhat over time, in particular salary. This reduces the beneficial impact of growth on bottom line profit. The business is consistently generating positive operating cash flow. 5. Is there any reason to be concerned about liquidity? In particular, are there circumstances under which obligation to trade suppliers might not be met? Liquidity is important for two reasons. First, an organization needs to have sufficiently liquid assets in order that it can meet its obligations as they fall due. Second, greater liquidity implies greater accessibility. If an organization has committed all of its resources to highly liquid assets, then it then it is ill-equipped to cope with an adverse change in economic conditions. If, in contrast, a company has a highly liquid balance sheet, then its research can be quickly and painlessly diverted from one use to another. 6. Why is the business holding so much cash? The balance sheet for the years suggests that the bank loan could be repaid in full, there thereby reducing interest expenses. In the world of economy, the presence of cash has a very important role. Cash is a form of assets that is highly liquid and easy to manage. Here are four things that make cash feel so important. One, cash cannot be changed. Two, cash determines the company's ability to survive. Three, cash in the main focus for investors. Four, cash determines business or business valuation. The balance sheet, like the income statement, is generally a financial statement based edition that provides a snapshot of the financial position and organizational structure of a certain point in time. In addition, increases in sales of securities in other areas of the financial structure and cash flow position can be seen by cash investment, not direct functions of sales volume. One might conclude that based on the negative impact on cash flow, further sales growth is required to bring more cash. That's all from me. Sorry if there are word mistakes in pronunciations. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you.